there, welcome to episode 30 of Daily Flip. I'm really excited to let you know about something that actually just went live today, and that's our podcast, which giving, no, I'm gonna start over again. Hey there, welcome to episode 30 of Daily Flip. We're excited we find it, no, I'm not that excited that I made it to 30. That's not that big a deal. Nah, we're gonna just...
This is episode 30.
Alright, here we go. Alright.
Oh wow, hold on. That was a lot higher than I thought. It was like...
Alright, good there?
Yeah, it should be.
Hey there, welcome to episode 30 of Daily Flip. Today at the dealership hasn't been the busiest. It's actually been pretty slow. We only had one walk-in person, had a few people contact me on Let Go and a few from Facebook Marketplace as we update mostly every day our cars on here. But one thing that did happen today was our podcast went live, which I'm really excited about, and I'm going to tell you why. I have this in my hand in just a second. I'll actually tell you what it is. It looks like some mints or something, but it's not. We'll talk about this in a second. But the podcast today went live. We submitted it yesterday. I thought it was going to take longer to work its way through the system. When you create a podcast, you submit it to iTunes, which is an Apple property. They have to approve it, so it went through in less than 24 hours, which was cool. So we got an email actually last night that told us that it was processing. We posted that, I think, in the Facebook group on the Facebook page, and they sent us an email today that let us know it was live. So just want to show you what that looks like. We're going to put a link below that you can click to actually listen to the podcast in iTunes. As we post that link, it would be amazing if you, when you click it, you would subscribe, rate, and review. So what that does for us is when you do that, it's here. This is what the show art, I guess you could say, looks like. When you hit play, the first one you're going to want to listen to is episode 000. It's going to say TCF 000. That's going to be the first episode, and hopefully this is going to work. It's going to take a second for it to load, and wait for it. So as I'm talking about this, what this is a Bluetooth earpiece, which I use throughout the day, and I actually could possibly still be on the Bluetooth. No, we're on vibrate. Here we go. So now we're going to play.
Welcome to the Car Flip Show. My name is Justin Carper. I was a part-time flipper turned used car dealer, and each week I'll be providing information on how you can flip cars.
Fancy smancy. It works, which is nice. So we've been testing this to make sure it wasn't broken before we told you about it. So every time you log into this, instead of having to type in the Car Flip Show in the search, find it. If you subscribe, which is what this button right here does, it's going to allow this to auto-populate inside of your podcast app. The reason I'm showing you this is what I use to listen to podcasts. I initially bought this because I thought I wanted to buy one of the more expensive Bose earpiece sets, the Apple AirPods, which I don't think would work for me because they always fall out of my ear. I think there's another one, Braggy, has some more expensive ones that look pretty cool. So I bought one of these just to test it and see. Inside the box, you just have a charger and a couple other earpiece pieces there. So I bought this one thinking, I'm gonna throw this over there. I thought I'd try this. Let me see if it fits well. Do I like wearing this? So it goes in your ear just like that. You know, it's not huge. It doesn't stick out very far. To play and stop, you just hit the button over here, and it connects Bluetooth to your phone, Android, or Apple. So I bought this for like 10 bucks. It's nothing amazingly expensive, but it's incredibly handy throughout the day. If I'm doing paperwork, or if I'm, who knows, washing a car, driving across town to DMV, this is in my ear, and I'm listening to people a lot smarter than me in different areas that can teach me things about marketing, about business. You know, who knows, maybe I'm reading a book that has nothing to do with business. This has, for me, has been amazing. I went from never reading a book. I literally didn't read a book from high school, college, graduated with a 4-year degree, never read a book, and now I read a book, sometimes a book a week, a book a month. I'm reading multiple books a year because of this right here, and a lot of what I consume is actually podcasts. So I wanted to give away one of these today to whoever, and not whoever, but to someone that will subscribe, and if you will rate and review it, we'll throw you in the mix twice. But all you gotta do is hit subscribe, just like that. And now I'm subscribed to my own show, which is pointless. But then if I wanted to go to the bottom, you would scroll down, and I could then rate it, which I'm not going to do. So I could click 5, I could click 2, give me an honest review. I would greatly appreciate that. And then you can also write a review. So you'd click write a review, and then you can put in whatever you think about the show. Please be kind, but you can put a title, review, what you want to say. That will show up. So if you subscribe, take a screenshot of that, and let me know over on Facebook that you've done that. If you're on YouTube, you don't have Facebook, get with me. We'll work it out. But if you subscribe, that's 1 point. If you write a review and rating, that's 2 points. Just take a screenshot of those. All that I would do when I wrote it, I would just take my screenshot, and then just go back to Facebook where you may be seeing this anyway, and then post it there. I'm gonna be mailing one of these out to somebody. We'll announce who it's gonna be tomorrow. So we're gonna say that you have to have your name in by 5 o'clock tomorrow. So if you're seeing this in the future, completely disregard this. If you're seeing it on the day that it launches, 5 o'clock tomorrow is the time that you have to get your entry in. Subscribe, 1 point, write a review and a rating, that's another point, so you could be entered in twice. We'll draw a name and I'll mail this out, not this one because this has been in my ear. We'll mail out a brand new one to somebody from Amazon. So I'm gonna X out of that. That's really what we've been working on today, is making sure everything was functional. We had to create a new tab on the website. So even though I'm here at the dealership, we've really been working on the website, trying to make it look a little better, make it more functional, so that when you go to the website, thecarflip.com, and click podcast, if you don't do iTunes, if you have an iPhone, you need to go to the podcast app. It's way easier, and it also helps because it helps with their algorithm, lets more people see the show on there. But if you don't, you can go to thecarflip.com, click the podcast tab. We're still working out maybe a few kinks, but you will be able to play those directly from your phone and even turn your screen off, and it'll continue to play if everything goes according to plan. So that's in essence episode 30. Tomorrow I have to drive to pick up a vehicle. We actually just got off the phone with a customer who has been having a few issues, so I'm going to drive and pick that up to see if we can take care of that. That's the not so fun part about running a business, that you have to have your face open to the public, and I want to take care of this for him, so we're going to go grab that in the morning. Who knows what else is going to happen tomorrow. Otherwise, if you would check out the podcast, I would be eternally grateful. If you would subscribe and leave a rating and review, you would be amazing, and I hope that you will be the one that I'll be able to mail out this Bluetooth earpiece to. Otherwise, you guys have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.